Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, you know, Grammy night, Chris Brown posted a bunch of Instagram posts. One was, who the F is Robert Glasper, after Robert Glasper won Best R&B Album for Black Radio 3. Then Chris Brown posted, I got to get my skills up. I got to start playing the harmonica. Then he posted a picture of himself playing the actual harmonica. Well, I guess Chris thought about it and said, you know what, let me hit Robert on DM and said, you know, look, congratulations, my brother. I would like to apologize if you took offense to my reaction at the Grammys. You were not the intended target, and I know I came off really rude and mean. After doing my research, I actually think you're amazing. The organization isn't doing us blacks our due diligence. You and I should never be in the same category. Two different vibes and genres. So from one black man to another, congratulations. Hope you are able to feed your family for life. God bless, my G.
How are the two different vibes and genres, though? R&B is R&B. What's the difference?
I don't know, because I've never really listened to Robert Glasper, so I couldn't tell you. But I guess maybe I don't know.
I think the problem a lot of times is people think just because they haven't heard something or because they don't know about something, they don't think that something is big. You know what I mean? So you don't realize how many people are into a Robert Glasper simply because you're not tuned into Robert Glasper.
But I never heard. Have you ever heard a Robert Glasper song?
I personally haven't.
I haven't, but I don't know what it is.
Clearly somebody has.
But, you know, maybe he has a point. Like, I think that's what Nicki Minaj was trying to say before when they was talking about rap and pop and how they put some records in the pop category and wouldn't put her records in the rap category. And she was just saying it has to be equal across the boards. I just never heard the brothers, heard his music to make
I think with Nicki, she was a victim of her own success because, sadly, whenever artists get as big as somebody like a Nicki Minaj has gotten, they start labeling them pop, which is whack. Right. But the reality is pop is just short for popular.
Correct.
If that's the case, hip-hop has been pop music for the past 25, 30 years because we're the most popular genre.
Right. Now, also during First Take, I don't know if you've seen this, Stephen A. Smith and Jay Williams got into a nasty disagreement and argument talking about Kyrie Irving yesterday.
I'm just saying how it's interesting to me. It just carries such a bigger momentum, in particular with you, more so than anybody else.
Jay, you know what? Stop telling us what you find interesting and just tell us what you feel.
No, my job is to be interesting.
You say, I find it interesting. You always say that. Say what you're saying.
He thinks you're too preoccupied with Kyrie, too hard on Kyrie.
How many times have I mentioned Kyrie Irving over the last few weeks?
I don't seem to be the one being triggered right now.
I'm always triggered.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you are not.
Okay.
I've seen you. I watch your show every day.
So what do you?
Are we talking about Kyrie or is this personal?
It seems personal.
I don't want it to be personal.
What for me with Kyrie?
Yes.
You
1,000,000%.
You of all people with all the interest you have got the nerve to sit here in national television and tell me I'm getting personal with a player?
That's why we love First Take, for that exact reason.
They do get personal with players.
The debate.
Yes.
The tension.
Yes.
And yes, everybody's personal. There's not a person that, steps in front of a microphone, who doesn't take certain things personal for whatever reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just depends what the situation is. And or you might have a relationship with the person. Or you might really see where the person's coming from. Like, everybody approaches this with a certain level of, taking it personal.
Absolutely. Ray J's back.
Yep, I'm back. I'm happy to be here.
You want to smoke some weed?
Nah, I want to, but I left it upstairs.
It's legal in New York. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I left it upstairs, but then I feel like I wanted to come back in here with a clear mind and a pure heart.
Why you got your shades on and your hoodie up so crazy?
I was vibing.
Stop looking suspicious. There you go. Now you look less suspicious.
Less suspicious.
Still suspicious, but less suspicious.
Now, lastly, Shannon Sharpe was talking about John Morant and his crew over the laser incident. If you don't know the laser incident, allegedly John Morant's crew seen the refs and shined a laser on them, and it was this big thing. And Shannon Sharpe talks about it.
Ja's a really good basketball player. Ja did everything he could to lift himself and his family out of this type of environment and to get away from this. And for some reason, he wants to surround himself with these type of people. Why? Bro, you not hard. That's not your life. People that in that life would give anything to be in your life. For some reason, you are worth 30. You got a $200 million contract, and you want people in the NBA to think you hood, to think you gangster because you roll with these type of people. Bro, you putting yourself in harm's way when you don't have to. All you do is yap and talk about, oh, I'm going to let him live to see another day. I'm going to do this. You're not going to do nothing. What you're going to do is get yourself in trouble, put yourself and your family in harm's way when you don't have to.
Shannon
not wrong. You're not wrong.
So was it a laser like this one?
Yeah, probably.
like
Could you
the
stop
laser
pointing that at me?
yes.
No, it was upstairs.
What do you mean?
No, it was up at J. Cole where I went to.
You pointed at J. Cole?
No.
You're going to ruin your whole life, Ray J. You're the CEO of Raycon. It's a $100 million company. You're going to ruin your whole life pretending to be a thug.
Well,
Cut it out.
I'm a founder, but shout out to Ray Lee.
Talk that talk.
He the CEO. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the CSO because I'm good at strategy.
Okay.
But I will say that is Ja Morant's best friend, right? So they grew up with each other. But as his best friend, knowing what Ja Morant has in stake, he should fall back a little bit. But he shouldn't put his friend's, life in jeopardy and friend's career in jeopardy.
He did a gun?
No, see,
we don't know.
See, that's the problem.
We don't know what it is.
We always only tell one side of the story.
I'm listening.
Ja Morant, it's been proven that the NBA could not corroborate the claim that Ja Morant's entourage pointed gun laser at the NBA.
A laser. They said gun laser. They said it was a laser.
This is a lesson laser right here.
Whatever.
It could be a lesson laser.
People magazine said
correct.
gun laser in the headline. And they said an investigation was conducted following the reports and the NBA could not corroborate
correct.
that story. So why are people running with that story then?
They're not.
You know what I'm saying?
These stories is getting out. I love, but like they going like for me, it feels like it's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
But the reason I said that is his best friend did run on the court and start arguing with players.
Oh, that's different.
Well,
was the game over?
Gotta see both sides.
No, come on,
what
man.
happened? Was they about to jump Ja? What was going on?
The players wasn't gonna jump him. Now, if somebody came out the stands, I get it. They come on the court.
But come on, reflex.
I like his game.
It's just a reflex. We see, you know what I mean? We saw when who was about to scrap and Nipsey stood up, God bless the dead, and was about to pull his pants up and run on the court. It looked like he was about to squabble.
Oh, LeBron was about to get into it.
Was it Bron?
I think it was Bron.
Or Kobe?
Oh, Kobe.
I don't remember who it was. I'm just saying, that's just a reflex. You see one of your people's on the court, you might be like, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like Ja and I like Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe he be keeping it 100.
He do.
He be having the cold outfits too.
He just started getting the cold outfits now.
Yeah, he had the cardigan.
The cardigan.
How do you say it?
Cardigan.
That's what that chain almost looked like it say until I put my glasses on.
Oh my goodness.
Because it say Carcella.
Charlamagne, who you give me a donkey to, man?
Before after the hour, man, we're gonna have a conversation about why it is necessary that we all pay attention to Proverbs 13:24. Okay, you know that proverb about sparing the rod, spoiling the child, or something like that. We'll talk about it before after the hour.
Are we talking fishing rod, or are we talking? All right.
Talking the rod you pulled out on.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a married man over there. It's the Breakfast Club.